What's going on YouTube? Jelani from JelaniTheMarketer.com here, back again with another video. And today's video, I'm going to show you how you can build a membership site for your program, either in ClickFunnels or in Kajabi. But before I do that, definitely subscribe if you're new to the channel. Hit that alert button so you know when I post a new video. And check me on Instagram at JelaniTheMarketer, and check out my blog, blog.JelaniTheMarketer.com. And as always, if you have any comments or suggestions as you're watching this video, make sure that you leave those down below. All right, let's get right into it. Okay, so I always love to think about how I can give the best value to my channel. And one thing that I noticed a lot of people asking questions on were, how do you build your membership sites? Do you use Kajabi? Do you use ClickFunnels? And I actually made a video talking about which one I prefer. But there's a lot of people out there that may not prefer the one I prefer. I prefer Kajabi, but some people like ClickFunnels. So I'm going to show you how you can actually use ClickFunnels and Kajabi to build a membership site. The cool thing about this is ClickFunnels makes it really easy. Kajabi makes it really easy. So you do not have to have any technical knowledge when it comes to building out a membership site. So if you have a course or if you have a training program that you're want to promote, you can easily sign up for ClickFunnels or Kajabi and build out a membership area within the same day, maybe within the same hour if you're quick enough. All right, so hopefully I can show you how to do that. But if you want to follow along with these two programs that I'm using, you can click the link down below. They are affiliate links, so I do get a commission, but not at an extra cost to you. It's the same cost regardless if you were to go out and get it yourself. I just make a little bit of money when you click those links. So if you want to follow along, click those down below. All right, so the first thing we're going to look at is ClickFunnels. So I'm going to look at my screen right here. And ClickFunnels, like I said, makes it really easy for you to build out a membership site. So once you get ClickFunnels, this is what you're going to see. I actually have a lot of videos talking about ClickFunnels, especially if you are a new user. So you can go check out my ClickFunnels playlist if you are a new user. But if you are you kind of understand it, then you may not need to watch those. You can just watch this video. So the first thing I like to do when it comes to my membership sites is I like to use templates. It's really simple, and I don't really have to go out and custom build out my membership area. I can easily just use the templates that ClickFunnels provides. So what I'm going to do is click on Add New Funnel, and I'm going to click on Classic Funnel Builder. So you may be asking, what's the difference between the Cookbook Builder process or the Classic Funnel Builder? The Cookbook Builder process, I think, in my opinion, is a thing that ClickFunnels was trying to do, but it didn't really work out that well. So I always use the Classic Funnel Builder. There's some issues with this, so I would recommend just using the Classic Funnel Builder. And then what you want to do, so you need to decide if you're going to actually have your sales inside of ClickFunnels or if you're going to be collecting that money elsewhere. And the reason for that is because you need to put in place the different pages before you build out your membership area. But you can also decide that at a later time. Maybe you just want to build out the membership area for now, and you kind of want to think about the sales page and the order page and all that stuff later down the line. You can easily just add those on afterwards. Okay, so what we're going to do is click on create a custom funnel. We don't want to build it from those templates because those are not the templates that we are trying to use. So we're just going to give this a name and just say membership test. All right, and then I'm going to add this to my groups of funnels that I have called tests, and then I'm going to click on build funnel. What this is going to do is give us a blank slate. Okay, there's going to be no steps in here. So what we need to do is on the left hand side, you can see our funnel steps. This is how the membership area is going to function based on these particular steps that we're about to add in right now. Okay, so what you want to do is on the top here where it says membership, you want to click on membership access, and then down here you'll get a bunch of templates that you can use. You can even make templates yourself and then save them and reuse them later, which is awesome. So I like this one the most out of all of these. I think it's really clean, it's really simple, and it gets straight to the point. So I always use this one. You can see here, this is one of my renditions for my personal stuff. Let's select this very basic one, and I can show you how you can customize it to your brand. The next thing that we need to do is we need to add the membership portal, basically, where people are going to actually sign in. Okay, so what you want to do is click on add new step, and this is really critical for this to work. If you don't add this step, you're not going to be able to have your membership area function properly. Okay, so let's just name it membership backend, and we'll create that funnel step. We don't have to worry about a path right now. We can think about that later down the line, or you can absolutely add a path there because they give you the option to. All right, so here we go. We're going to click on membership area, And now we're going to see the different membership area where the backend, where people are going to see your lessons essentially from here. Okay, so I like this one. It's very, very simple. The simple the better, in my opinion. I don't think you need to do anything complex, and you can add things later down the line. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to see here is the login URL and the secret sign up URL. This is really important for you to take note of. Okay, so the first thing you want to take note of is this secret sign up URL is the URL that you're going to be sending out to people to sign up. So if they purchase your thing, whatever that thing is, or you just want to give a free access to something, right? This is the link you're going to be using. And it's also important that if you are selling this particular product, or you're selling access to this particular product, you need to restrict access to this particular link. Okay, so to do that, it's very easy. Once you start adding your sections and your lessons, all you need to do is click on restrict access, and then you can restrict the access based on the product that they buy, that they have to buy. And you can also restrict based on tag requirements. So you can add tags to people, and then you can restrict the access to this particular product based on that tag. All right, very, very simple, but also very critical, because people can get access to your product without buying if you don't set up that restriction. All right, so let's talk about the backend, and then we can talk about the access area. All right, so the backend is very simple. All you have to do is add a new section. So let's just say that this is our test section. We don't have any requirements. We're just going to click create the lesson section, and in those sections are the lessons. Okay, so you would add a new lesson to that particular section. You can add lessons to different sections within the membership area. So once you add the new section, you want to select the section that the lesson is going to be a part of. All right, so you're going to click on test section, and we're going to give it a name. So we can say welcome, right? Something to that extent. You can also select the page template. So if it's going to be a video lesson, or if it's going to be a page or resource lesson. Primarily it's going to be a video lesson, but if you have some type of resource list that you want to give out, you can definitely use the resource list template. All right, and then you can also set up drip delay. So let's say that you wanted to kind of give access to particular lessons after a day or two, right? You can set up the drip so that after one day, this lesson becomes available. You don't have to do that, but it's totally an option for you to look into. And then you can also do these advanced settings, which are required times, the release date. You don't really have to do that. It's not a requirement by any means, but it's just something that you can possibly do for your videos. All right, and that's pretty much it. And then once you do that, you click on open editor, and then you can actually edit the membership backend that the person will see. So like you can add your logo here by just clicking on this icon, uploading your logo here. So for example, if I have this logo here, I just click add image, and boom, I have a logo, right? Then you can set up your navigation up here. Very simple. Just add links to the dashboard, to the support. The logout's already there for you, so you don't have to do that. And then this is where the lessons will show up, and then this is where the lesson will be. One thing I did not mention though, we can save this and we can preview it, and you can actually see the actual backend, what your students will see. So you can see here, this is the backend. So this is all we have so far. And if you go into the test section, you can see that the welcome is just a test, right? Very, very simple and very, very easy. But now you're probably thinking, well, how do I add my own stuff? How do I add my videos into these lessons, right? So I'm going to show you that now. All you need to do is, once you edit it to the way you want, edit the colors, etc. This is not a tutorial on design and editing, but I do have a lot of videos talking about that. It's very, very simple. All you have to do is select the section and then change the color. Easy. All right. So now you're probably thinking, well, how do I add my own video? So you saw we added the test section. We added the lesson. What we do is just click on open editor, and then we'll be able to change out the text and the video to this particular lesson, right? So we can say welcome, right? And then we can, change this out and then add our own video lesson here to wherever it's hosted. So if it's on YouTube, Vimeo, Wistia, you get the idea. You can select YouTube, put the YouTube URL. If it's Wistia, put the Wistia URL. If it's a custom embed, you just put the custom embed, and boom. You can also delete this section if you don't have any PDFs that you want to give away. You just can click on delete. There are some advanced things that you can do, like you can add a next lesson or previous lesson button, but that is included in Funnel U, and I'm not talking about that right now, but there are some really cool things that you can do if you get Funnel U. But that's pretty much it. And you click on save, and now you literally have a membership area that you can start playing around with, and you can start sending people to. It's really, really simple and easy. Now, the one last thing I'm going to show you about the ClickFunnels end of things, and then I'll go into Kajabi, which is kind of similar, but it's on a different platform, obviously, is the membership access. So what people are going to see when they land on the login page or the sign up page, right? This is what they're going to see. So again, you want to change out the logo to your own logo. You want to change the background and change the background color of this. So maybe it's a blue, right? And then you can change out the background of the page itself by going to background and either changing the color, or you can actually give it a background image as well. I like to use Toptal, toptal.com / I forget what it is, like subtle patterns. I'll put a link down below. You can get a whole bunch of subtle patterns that are repeatable and seamless that make your pages look really, really nice. All right. So that is pretty much how you would do that. And once you save it, this is what people will see when they log in or want to sign up to your membership area. I also recommend that you always change out the SEO metadata, change it to something like, you know, your course name, etc. But this is very, very easy, and I literally did this under 10 minutes. As you are building out your membership areas, you may have questions. So if you have questions, leave those down below. I would love to help you. I know this video is a little fast, but that is pretty much all of that it takes. It's just you're just using the templates, changing out the colors, changing out your logo, adding your videos, changing out the text, and boom, you're done. You have a membership area that you can start promoting and start giving away to people and get people in the door. Okay. Now, let's talk about Kajabi, all right? Kajabi is a really awesome platform. This is what I host my courses on, and the reason for that is because I think it looks more professional. It's cleaner. People can refund themselves, so there's less support issues as well, and it's very, very simple. So you sign up to Kajabi, and this is what it looks like. All you need to do at this point is you need to add a product. So you click on new product, and your product is going to be your course, right? So you can click on online course or membership. Online course basically is one-time payment. Membership is like a recurring type of thing. So that's the difference between the two. And then you just click on generate product. You name the product, and then you are good to go. Once you name that product, you can then add sections very similar to how we did in ClickFunnels, and we can then add lessons in those sections. So you can see here, this is the product outline, and it gave us some templates, right? So it gave us a course introduction, the fundamentals, this is why, etc., etc. And then we can add lessons to these particular sections just like we did in ClickFunnels. So to do that, all you need to do is well, before I even show you that, I want to show you how you can create those sections. So you can click on create category, and then you can give it a name. So let's just say testing 4-27, I believe today is. And click on save, and then you can see here that that is now added. Okay, now we can add a new post or new lesson essentially to this particular section. So we can say add post, and we could say lesson number 1, all right, as an example. Now, once we created that, we can actually click on this lesson number 1 and then start adding our elements, right? So we can add a video, select the video, we can upload the file, and then you can actually add some text, etc. You can add some automations. I don't really play around with the automations because all my sales come from ClickFunnels, and then I use the ClickFunnels integration between Kajabi and ClickFunnels to get those sales in here. And that's really easy. If you want a video on that, let me know down below and I can make one of those, but very, very simple. And then you add a poster image, which is basically an icon. And I can show you my product and how this looks once it's all done and dandy. You can add downloads, and then once you're done, you just click on published, right? And then boom, it's saved. And you know it's published because if you go back into your course, you can see that it's green, right? So you're probably thinking, well, how do I add a lesson number 2 under that section? Very simple. Just click on this plus icon and click on add post, right? And then you can make another lesson and add your videos, add your text, add your whatever you want to add to that particular lesson, and then you're done. Now let me show you how this looks on a real world application. So I'm going to go back to all my products. I'm going to go into my video ad jumpstart course. And then what I'm going to do is you can see that these are all my sections. They're all green, they're all live besides this one. So if I wanted to turn this live, all I have to do is click on it and click on published. You can also drip things out just like in ClickFunnels. So if you have a lesson or section that you don't want to give out just yet, maybe you want to drip it after a week or 2, a day, whatever you want to do, you can do that easily by clicking on the drip icon. You can also lock lessons. So if it's something that someone has to upgrade to, for example, if I lock this, I can lock it by post, and then let's say that I'm selling something else to get access to this. That is how that will work, right? Very easy, very simple. But let me show you how this looks, right? So this is how it would look on the back end for you. And like I said, it's super simple. You just add a new category. Once you add a new category, just click on the plus icon, and then you can add a new post. So let me click on this one so you can see how it looks once you add videos and you start adding your thumbnails and all that good stuff. So this is a video that is that I uploaded. So I filmed the video on my computer, saved it, then uploaded it into Kajabi. And then down here, I just have a title of that particular lesson, the category that it's in, and then some text talking about what the video is about, right? And then the thumbnail is just where the date of this live training that I had with my course members, right? And then published. That's it. That's very, very simple. And then I click on save. Now, if I click on preview, it's going to show me what the customer actually sees. So what does the customer see? They see this. This is what they see. They'll be able to play this video, and then they can actually go to the next videos without having to do any custom coding or anything that is in addition, like I was talking about in the ClickFunnels side of things. They can easily just come here and then watch the next video in that particular category. And then you can click on next category, which will then bring them to the next category, which has the following lessons to keep the flow going, right? And they don't have to really do anything. They just click on next category. Once they're done with these categories, watch the next video in that particular section, and then boom, you're done. It's very, very simple. One thing I will let you know is that there are different ways that you can set up your course. So for example, if I were to go into edit details, you can edit the course here, add a description, and then also add a product thumbnail as well. So there's some other things you can do as well that I'm going to show you right now. So if you go into your course that you just made, you can go into customize, and now you can actually change out the theme of that particular layout. So whatever the customer sees, you can change that theme, which is really cool. So you can click on pick a theme. You can also upload your own themes. There's a lot of free themes that you can choose from that look really, really good and professional. So let's just say I want this one. I can click on this one, click on install theme, and then that's going to install this theme on this particular product, right? And then once I go back here to my online course, I can click on preview, and I can see, I don't know if hold on, let me just go back here really quickly. Oh, I didn't actually activate it. So you need to activate it. So you can see it didn't change anything because I didn't activate it. So you have to click on activate first, and then that will change over to the new theme. So let's go back and check this out, how it looks once we activate that new theme. So we're gonna click on preview, and there we go. Now we have a new theme. Obviously we didn't change this because it's a template, and we didn't have time to change it, but it's very simple to change the theme out. All you need to do is click on customize, and then you want to click on customize again, and then you'll be able to actually customize the background of the actual template. You can change out the course creator, change out the text, change out your privacy and terms, and then boom, you're done. It's very, very simple, but the thing is, it's so professional that it looks like you took a lot of time or hired a developer, because your customers, not 9 times out of 10, they don't know that you're using a service like Kajabi to host your course. They don't really know what you're using. So it really looks professional. I think it looks better than what ClickFunnels looks like once you set that up, in my opinion. But I use ClickFunnels for my sales, and then like I said, I use the integration to actually connect Kajabi and ClickFunnels together, so I get both the best of both worlds. So that's another route that you can go into, but that is pretty much it, guys. It's very, very simple to build out a membership area, and you don't have to have any technical coding. Just play around with ClickFunnels or Kajabi. Click the link down below so you can play around, get those 2-week free trial for both programs. You can start playing around, see which one works best for you. Alright guys, let me know in the comments if you like this type of content in these videos. I would love to make more. If you're new to the channel, definitely subscribe and hit that alert button. And if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram at JelaniTheMarketer. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.